This week, you may have heard there is a nationally televised shouting match between grown men in primetime television. The first debate featured President Donald Trump aggressively interrupting Joe Biden and flouting the rules of the night's decorum. But there was intentional disinformation and powerfully suggestive messaging before the debate that shaped much of the early conversation. Here's an example. Conservative radio host Todd Starnes posted this tweet Tuesday morning. Word on the street is that Joe Biden got tonight's debate questions in advance. This is a reckless statement with no basis in fact that quickly went viral. It's been retweeted more than 18,000 times in just one day, and a similar statement was also spread more than 3,000 times on Facebook. And here's the source. A radio interview on KXEL in eastern Iowa made by author and conspiracy theorist Jerome Corsi, an associate of notorious dirty trickster Roger Stone.
The information I've just gotten, and I think it's always been accurate, is that Joe Biden has been given the questions from Fox's Chris Wallace, and he's being prepared on the exact questions he's going to be asked.
Every debate has conspiracy theories. A Fox News spokesperson replied, "This is entirely false and any assertion otherwise is patently absurd." And Fox News itself even confirmed Wallace's plans.
Wallace says his questions for Tuesday night's high-stakes primetime matchup will not be shared with either campaign or the debate commission ahead of time.
But this story shows how dangerous false claims, even those planted in small radio interviews, can quickly become weaponized and exploited all over social media. Then there's the Trump campaign itself, which was all too willing to gum up the conversation with further nonsense. On the eve of the debate, the campaign put out a statement suggesting Joe Biden would wear an earpiece and should be tested for performance-enhancing drugs. Accusing candidates of wearing earpieces during debates is nothing new. Obama, Bush, Clinton, they've all been accused of this over the years. But this time, all of this made for a coordinated push to spread disinformation about Joe Biden in the hours before the debate. Right-wing commentators flooded social media with the earpiece conspiracy alone, and a vicious cycle of false info reaches millions of Americans in hours. Remember, there's a vice presidential debate next week and 2 more Trump-Biden showdowns. There is no doubt social media will again become a wasteland of false information. So be careful with what you read and be extra careful with what you share. A more informed citizenry is crucial to a healthy democracy. Don't fall for the BS.